Hey guys, it's Isabel. So today I have this super gorgeous glam glittery festive holiday look for you guys. This was super requested. It's complete with red lips and super gorgeous and glam for the Christmas holiday season. So if you guys would like to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. So I'm starting off with my eyes. Now you guys can see I have my hair all nice and pinned up because I'm going to do dramatic waves as you guys saw. So starting off with the eyes, since we're using glitter, and I'm just using my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I'm just blending that all over my eyelids to create a nice flat white base. It'll make our glitter and our silver really pop. Then going on to the brows, I'm going to be using this Bollywood Pro eyebrow palette. I really like it because it's a nice taupey shade and really natural. I want my brows to look pretty natural because I don't want them to overpower the eye, so that's why I'm not using my normal Bodyography palette. And then using my Carli Bybel palette, which I use so much, I'm taking the lightest color of the shade and I'm just popping that all over the entire lid from lashes to brow bone to kind of set the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk and also to create a nice dry base for our shadows. And then going back into the same palette and taking this mid-tone shade from the top row of the palette and using a fluffy brush and just blending that into my crease like so. Now this is going to be a transition color, and then going into this e.l.f. palette with the same fluffy brush into this reddish brown color, I'm blending that right over the top to add some warmth, and the warmth is really going to make the glitter pop on our eyes. Now going back into the same palette into this black matte color, I'm taking a smaller fluffy brush and just blending that right into the outer V. You don't want to go in too far and don't make it too dramatic. This is just going to give us a little bit more depth into our eye, and then just going through and blending that into our crease once again. And then I'm going back and just darkening it up just a bit. You can see how that makes the glitter pop. Going into this beautiful Urban Decay electric palette, which I love, and I'm taking Revolt on a dampened flat brush, and I'm just packing that right onto the areas where it's lightest on my eyelid. So basically from the inner corner all the way to that black shade. And then taking this Bitzy glitter adhesive. Now you want to work pretty fast with this because it does dry pretty quickly. So I'm packing this right over the eyes and then taking the Bitzy silver cosmetic glitter. You can use any color, but I think this look is very gorgeous with the silver, and I'm just packing that right over the silver shadow. Now taking my NYX Epic Black Mousse liner, and you want to use the creamiest gel liner or liquid liner that you can, and I am going to just apply this on the outer part of my eye. So it's just going to be an outer edge cat shape, and I'm going through and darkening it up and thickening it up as much as I can without extending too much in the inner corner, but I am very lightly defining the inner corner like so. Now taking the same reddish brown color and blending that underneath my lower lash line for some definition just with a pencil brush. I don't want to overpower the liner up top, and then just lining my lower waterline with a nude pencil by Hard Candy, and then going through with my Lights Camera Splashes mascara by Tarte and applying tons on my top and bottom, and then taking my Ardell self-adhesive demi wispies. Now you can just use regular lashes, but I like these because they have a thick band, and I'm going through and applying more mascara over the top, and then taking my Pacifica face wipes and just using this to wipe off any of fallout or any of the glitter. And then going on to foundation, I'm using this Visanti face brush and then this amazing Pacifica foundation. I like to apply it with a dry brush and not a beauty blender because it does not leave any white smears, if that makes sense. When you use it with a wet beauty blender, it gets kind of white looking. So I'm just going through and blending this all over the face except for the under eyes because it tends to look cakey under the eyes. And I'm going to be using my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer in Tan just to color correct my dark circles, and I'm using a small little precise brush just to cover the dark circles, and then taking a micro beauty blender and just blending that out underneath, and then going through with my same concealer but in a lighter shade and using that as my highlight shade. So I'm going in these triangle formations underneath the eyes and then going to conceal around the nose, and also down the bridge of the nose, just a nice thin line, and also down on the chin where I get redness. So just my regular highlight spots, and then going through and blending it through with a beauty blender. As always, I do have an in-depth contour and highlight tutorial, which I will link down below if you guys want something a little bit more detailed, but I'm basically just doing my regular C shapes with my LA Girl Pro Conceal and Beautiful Bronze up on the forehead, down on the jawline, and of course defining the nose as always. Then going with the end of my beauty blender and just blending all of this out like so. It blends out so seamlessly. And also guys, I'm so sorry if I'm talking really quietly. It's because it's pretty late right now and I'm really tired, but I wanted to get this video up for you guys. So I'm taking my e.l.f. face palette, and I'm just using the two lightest shades, and with a dampened beauty blender I'm packing this underneath my eyes, and then taking a larger powder brush in the medium shade, and I am just taking this all over the rest of the face, so the mouth, chin area, and then up on the forehead. And then I also like to use this onto the nose just a bit, like the inner part of the nose, because I tend to get oily there. And then taking my NYX contour palette and taking the bronzer shade and just blending that right over the areas that I contoured, so onto the cheekbones, the forehead, temples, and of course I take that down below on the jawline as well. And then I'm taking the same shade onto my nose area and just re-accentuating the contour and just setting the contour, and then going through with the large brush once again and just blending that all out. Now taking my Becca Jaclyn Hill palette and Pamplemousse. I love really rosy, gorgeous, bright cheeks for winter. I think it's so beautiful, especially with red lips. So I'm taking that right onto the apples of the cheeks and blending it through, and I'm just admiring how beautiful this blush is. And then taking Champagne Pop as always and just hitting the top points of my cheekbones and then down on the apple of my cheek for that really beautiful shine. I love Champagne Pop, it's absolutely beautiful. And then hitting the tip of my nose with the same highlighter, and then my Cupid's bow as well. Now onto the red lips. I'm taking F-Bomb by Urban Decay, which is the most perfect Marilyn Monroe red I have ever seen. It's so gorgeous, and I'm just taking a lip liner brush and just applying it straight from the tube, and then using the lip liner to define. And then just to fix any jagged edges, I'm taking this Mineral Fusion lip liner and then setting everything with my NYX matte setting spray. Now just taking out my curls, and I didn't like how tight these were, so you guys see at the beginning of the video they were a lot looser. So I like the pinup look, but I also like them to look nice and loose. So this is the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It was very easy to do. Please click like and leave me some comments, and don't forget to subscribe to see more videos from me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.